How's it going, everyone? So we are here to check out what is new in Rust and what kind of things you can expect to see coming up on the April 4th update. So that's right, the 4th should be the actual update, and there's quite a few things kind of going on with the game. So first of all, the Salvage axe has actually seen a buff. It will now harvest more animal flesh. So if we go ahead and click on it here, you should see Flesh Gather is all the way up to 15, which is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and whack a chicken over here. Hello, chicken. Come on now. There we go. Chicken's probably not the best example for, I guess, flesh, I should say, because, you know, all right, there, you got the 2 breasts. I guess that's pretty standard, but that's a bad idea. But anyways, you can see the stats. That's the important part. It goes all the way up to 15. Now, you'll notice things are fuzzy looking and weird, and there seems to be something kind of off. Well, guys, that is because we are actually in the new setting, Super Potato. That's right, guys, there is now a setting below Potato. Now, this is mostly just in testing, but if you go ahead and check out staging, you can set yourself to it now, and you can see everything's pretty fuzzy, but I mean, I'm going at 102 frames. Now, of course, this is a custom map, so that might not be the best thing to look at there, but they're definitely working on trying to help people with lower and older computers that just kind of quite don't get it. They can't quite get the proper frame rate kind of thing, and it's going to help with some performance there, so that's kind of a neat thing. So what I'm going to do is actually, we'll be right back, guys. We're going to come back into the normal settings because honestly, the blurriness is killing my eyes. I think I'm going blind. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, now that we're actually back and things are not blurry, we'll go ahead and cover a few things. Now, there's a lot of walls popping around here, and it's kind of like, well, what's up with that? We'll get to that in a second. The first thing is the Thompson. And yes, guys, that is a flashlight attached to it. Boom. You can now put a flashlight on the Thompson, which also means the laser sight as well. And there were some weird kind of issues with the laser sights and flashlights kind of like clipping, and that's actually been addressed. It should be fixed with the next patch as well, which is really cool. And the fact that the Thompson has now seen some improvements also means now that the Thompson itself will be skinnable again. I've confirmed this with Hulk, so yes, guys, we can start seeing some Thompson skins again. On the subject of that as well, Hulk has said to me to go ahead and let all the skinners know. So if you're a skinner out there, listen carefully. He will be releasing new skinnable items next week. He hasn't decided what ones yet or exactly how many, but he will be. So that will be really cool. We'll see some fresh stuff in the game. It's going to be really, really cool to get something else skinned for once. So let's go ahead and pull out this AK. So we've got an AK here. What's going on with the AK? Well, explosive silent raiding is what's going on. It has seen a nerf. So we're just gonna go ahead and I guess we'll just like shoot this door. You can already hear it's pretty loud. It's hard to really tell without having it side by side, but they have gone ahead and nerfed it to where explosive ammo causes weapons and silencers to lose condition faster. So, you know, explosive ammo rating is nerfed a tiny bit because of that. And you can also hear it at a further distance away. So you can kind of hear those little pop, 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 pops, you know, from someone at a greater distance. So that's kind of like a little nerf to explosive rating. We'll have to see how it all goes. Of course, everything is subject to change, and it still might see some tweaking, but that's the little, you know, little something right there. Next up, something people have been asking for that doesn't seem too important, but it really is just one of those kind of annoying things. You can never put the water jugs into your refrigerator, and it was driving people nuts. Well, fear no longer. It is now able to be done. Woo! I will put that chicken in there too, why not, right? So that's kind of just a tiny little thing right there. The minicopter has also seen some changes. Its collision shape is tightened up to be more with the minicopter itself. So it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of fly through tighter areas, as well as when people are shooting at it, they're going to have to hit it a little more directly. And also, the driver is the only person that can access the fuel storage while that minicopter is powered. So if you're in the air or if it's just started up, only the driver can access the fuel tank. This prevents people from pulling the fuel out, and it also makes it to where the driver has to be conscientious of their fuel. So that's kind of the thing right there. In addition to all of these little changes, you can now also recycle the empty cans, so you don't have to sit there and put them in a furnace or something. You get 10 frags from a bean can, 8 frags from a tuna can, so that's a nice little tiny, again, quality change right there. Underwater crates, they now untie twice as fast, so that's really nice. They're they half the time there, so that's another little thing. You can get a little more use out of your scuba tanks that way. But I'd have to say one of the bigger changes also to raiding now is how annoying is it when someone just, you blow a wall and boom, instantly there's a new wall there, right? It's completely frustrating. Well, now there's a little blocker right there. So as you can see, there's this little wood block and it's not letting me place it. And until that goes away, it's gonna say not enough space. It lasts 30 seconds right now. Of course, this is subject to change as well. So, and not only is it just with shooting, of course, it's going to go away with raiding. So, let's go ahead and plow through our walls here. You'll see, oh, we kind of blew up the whole foundation on that one. Whoops. All right, well, you'll see. Oh, we put a little too much, there, but you'll see, oh, we blew straight through it. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and just let's try to demonstrate on this guy right here, because I think we went a little overzealous with the C4 there. All right, so you'll see, cannot place it. All right, so you gotta wait that whole 30 seconds. And right now, for some reason, it's a little wooden thing on there, but that's weird. All right, hold on, let's check this out, because the stone actually had like a placeholder. So let's bop and bop. All right, then this should. It actually shows like a little debris field. There we go. And oh, I guess it is just the little blocker right now. That's strange. Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna be that little blocker there. Now the next question is gonna be, well, does it do it with doors? So we'll go ahead and blow the door here. And oops, there goes our fridge. And you'll see it indeed does it with doors as well. You have to wait that 30 seconds. You can see right there, there's the little clip there. And then other people are gonna ask, well, what about placing down like a frame of some sort? So let's go ahead and pop this guy. I'm hoping the frame didn't have too much damage, because, okay, no. Whew. All right, you can still place a frame. Now this shouldn't be intended. As you can see, the blocker is right there, so I'm sure it's just an oversight. They barely started implementing this today, so guys, I'm pretty sure this won't be a thing. If you do try to put a door, it does block the door, so I'm sure they'll get the rest of the pieces as well. Again, it's just barely something that is being started up now, so that's kind of how that goes there. Lastly, a lot of people are asking about the monuments, and if you didn't check out my video, I showed off the large oil rig. You'll have to go show that off there, because it's not quite on staging yet, so I don't want to show it in a full update video, because there's chances it'll change quite a bit. But there was another cool thing that we saw last few commits, is Helk was trying to get flamethrowers to work with the scientists. Well, it looks like we have a new flamethrower coming up. Tom was cool enough to share with me the new military grade flamethrower that is coming into the game, and it is awesome. I'm not sure if we'll see this alongside the grenade launcher this next month. I'm not even sure if the grenade launcher will make it. There has been one other commit with it since they went ahead and rigged it up, so I'm assuming it probably will make it in this month, but we'll just have to see. The excavator monument is also being worked on. I would be surprised if we saw it this month, though. It's probably going to be a May thing. There is something special with it. They're not quite ready to show or tell yet, which I was let known today. So I'm looking forward to finding out what that is, because I don't even know what it is. But they said there's a little special something to make the excavator and so forth seem grand. So that's really cool. I love the fact that the new monuments all have some sort of event or something tied to them. So that's something I am very excited to see. I, however, did get some pictures of how the outpost is going to be upgraded with some new lighting effects, and I have to say it's quite nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pictures here. I just love the way it looks. I mean, oh man, they're doing such a great job at it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just these lighting updates, they a lot of people might think, oh, this isn't important, it doesn't do much. Well, it really does bring the world much more. It brings much more life to it. And in addition, obviously updating the lighting is going to be something that helps with performance, because lights and, you know, that kind of stuff actually is very performance hogging usually in games. So, you know, it's two birds with one stone. It's going to look better, but it also is, you know, getting some performance fixes to it as well. That pretty much covers the majority of the stuff we're going to be seeing so far. If anything else new comes up, or let's say the grenade launcher gets merged, or one of the new monuments, we'll go ahead and check it out with its own separate video, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with the skins that are being added this week. Thanks for watching, and we will see you then. Have a good one.